Hello my dear students, once again I bring a new video for you. In this video we will discuss the basic concepts of geometry. The most practical branch of mathematics is geometry. The term geometry is derived from the Greek word geometron. It means the earth measurement. In geometry, basically we are having point, line segment and ray. But remember that before starting geometry, our pencil must be sharp. When we search for a place in a map, we see a red location marker. Then point a location in a Google map as shown here. These points refers the exact location of the places. Here it is showing London and New Delhi. Hence we can say that a point represents a location with an exact position and it has no length, breadth or thickness. Let us see how to name a point. Points are usually naming by a single capital letter like point P, point Q, point R. For example, in the center of archery board, you can see a dot where we hunt the bow. Okay? So next concept is line. With the help of 2 points, we make a line. It should be straight and continue in both directions, or we can say that a line has no end point. For example, railway track. One more example is road, that is having no end point. Next, line segment that can be drawn on a paper. For line segment, we mark 2 points. We put name for these points. First point is A and second point is B. With the help of scale, we draw a straight line from A to B. And we write AB with the symbol of line segment above side of AB. A line segment is a part of line because it has a definite length and it has 2 endpoints. Like in English, when a sentence is completed, we put full stop at the end. Similarly, in a line segment, both the sides we put full stops. That is why it is called that a line segment has 2 endpoints. A line segment is measured and drawn with the help of a scale. While drawing a line segment of 8 cm, we start measuring from the very first line of the scale till 8 from the centimeter side from the scale, and with a strong grip on the scale we draw the line segment. One more example, with the help of scale we draw a line segment of 5 cm. Mark A and B at both the endpoints. Here we see that symbol of line AB having arrow at both sides and line segment AB having simple line as it is a part of line. Next is ray. Again, for a ray we mark 2 points on a paper. Mark first point as F and second point as G. With a scale, draw a straight line, but at G we mark an arrow. because ray is also a part of line, but it has only one full stop, means one end point. It continues in one direction only. For example, bark of fir tree grow upwards only. Here, these are the symbols of line, ray and line segment. Now let's do some more practice. Now we are having some filling the blanks. Number 1, a line has dash end point. A line has no end point because it is having arrow at the both sides. Number 2, a line segment is a part of a dash. As we know, line segment is a part of line. Ray is also a part of line. Number 3, a dot represents a dash. A dot means point. So a dot represents a point. Number 4, a line segment has dash end points. As we know that a line segment is having two full stops at both sides, so it means a line segment has two end points. Number 5, the symbol of ray is dash. So the symbol of ray is simple line with one side full stop and one side arrow. Now we are having different type of lines, like plain lines that are having flat surface. Like you see your mobile, TV, all are having plain or flat surface. In plain or flat surface, we are having different straight lines, like horizontal line, that is also called sleeping line. Like example, cable of acrobat. Cable is like a sleeping or horizontal line. Here in this picture, horizontal line look like the horizon. Now next is vertical line, that is also called standing line, like this microphone stand. Next is, this is an oblique line or slanting line. It can be left slanting or right slanting line. It looks like this slide or like the skate roadie man. In curved line, we do not have straight line. Now let's do some more practice with the lines. So first of all, we are having alphabet A. In A, we are having slanting line and horizontal line. There are two slanting lines and one horizontal line. Next is H. In alphabet H, how many we are having horizontal line and vertical lines? Yes, we are having one horizontal line and two vertical lines. Next we are having 5. In 5 we have to find out the horizontal line, vertical line and curved line. So here in 5 we are having one horizontal line, one vertical line and one curved line. Next we are having a digit 4. In 4 we are having one horizontal line, one vertical line and one oblique line. Next we are also having two types of curved lines. First, open line means which are not closed, like zigzag road, body of earthworm, back of snail. In closed lines or figures, there is no way to move outside, like example of pond. Let's do some more examples. We have to classify some figures whether these are open figures or closed figure. Now first figure we are having a rectangle. So this is a closed figure because there is no way to move outside from a rectangle. Next we are having a sign of bracket. It is an open figure. Next, this figure is closed figure. Last is alphabet L. It is an open figure. Now take a recap. Okay, what is this? What is this figure? This is a line. Next, what is the name of this figure? The name of this figure is ray. I hope the concepts of point, line, line segment, ray and different type of lines are clear. Keep practicing. Thank you. Have a nice day.